Lesson 7, homework question number 10. The following table shows the expenses and payments for 2 months on a credit card account with an initial balance of $432. Assume that the interest rate is 1% per month, or 12% APR, and that the interest for a given month is charged on the balance from the previous month. This means the amount owed in interest each month is the output of a function f of x. That uses the input of the previous month's balance, x. f of x equals 0.01 times x. The new month's balance is the output of the function g of x, p, e, and a that use the following inputs: x, the previous month's balance; p, the payment; e, the expenses charged on the credit card for the month; a, the amount owed in interest. The function g of x, p, e, a equals x minus p plus e plus a. Use the two functions to fill in the table below. For each question, round to the nearest penny and don't use commas or dollar signs. So what I've done is I've gleaned all the information given to us in the question and I've put it in an Excel spreadsheet over here. And what we'll do is we'll calculate the interest and then we will find the final balance. So the first thing we want to do for the interest, we were told, is calculated from the previous month's balance. Now we could do the APR and divide by n, or the number of times that it happens throughout the year, and since this is monthly, that's 12. Or, since they've already divided that for us, we know that it is 1%, which is 0.01. Then we can multiply this to the previous balance by clicking here to cell reference, or you can do this by hand and do this in a calculator as well. This gives us an interest for this month of $4.32. Now we can take our balance, so we press equals to calculate the previous month. Then we will subtract what we paid on the credit card. Then we will add the expenses because that was added to the credit card. And we will also add the interest because that's all something we all have to pay back as well. Or you can also follow this formula here, which would be the previous month, subtracting the payment, add the expenses, and add the interest owed. All right, so that gives us those two. Now I need to, again, find the interest, and I could, if you would rather, just click and drag here. And the reason I can do that is that I cell referenced. If you're not comfortable with that, you could also type in it again as the interest of 0.01 times the previous month's balance. The benefit here is using Excel, I can click and drag. I can also click and drag here, which would take the previous month's balance and add everything for me and subtract what's needed as well. If you're not comfortable with that as well, you can do the previous month's balance, subtract how much you're paying towards the credit card, add how much you also added on to the credit card to have to pay off, and the interest. All right, and we can add, type these numbers in of $4.32. This one is $571.32. Since we're rounding to the nearest penny, this is $5.71. And the last one is $605.03. We can verify this by clicking the How Did I Do? Look for the green check marks and move to the next problem.